Now, I know there was like an article, like earlier, well, last week, I should say, about Paris Hilton believed that she was asexual, right? And she didn't really like sex. That was one of the components of her relationships where she didn't feel comfortable. I think also with the sex tape, it had a lot to do with that as well. And the embarrassment. You know what happened to her a long time ago, right? So she wasn't really comfortable with sex until she met her husband, Carter Reum, right? A Reem. That's, I think you say, pronounce it Reem. Carter Reum. That's when, she was comfortable with sex and stuff like that. But beforehand, she believed that she was asexual. Now, for those of you who don't know what asexual is, a worm is asexual. Like it basically can reproduce on its own. Like there's animals that are asexual, but in humans, asexual are people who don't have sexual desires at all. Like they don't want it, they don't need it, like they don't have that desire in them. So relationships are very hard. Now, we rewind a little bit. They just announced last month that they had a baby via a surrogate baby. Congratulations to them. That's fine. So the gossip column on TikTok are putting two and two together, and they saying that the Carter Reum guy is actually gay and that Paris Hilton is his beard, but because he comes from a family that has a lot of money, he can't openly be himself, so he has to have the family. And Paris, because she's asexual and doesn't need sex, she doesn't mind being his beard. And they got to kiss from time to time to make it look real, but she's the beard and covering up for. And so I was kind of thinking about this, and then I was putting it together once they were putting it together on TikTok, and I was like, yo, this sounds like it might be true that this woman does not have any desire for him, or he doesn't have any desire for her, but they're going to play the game. He can go ahead and have his little side piece, and then she'll be fine. She got the baby that she wanted. And I was all like, yo, this shit could be true. And let me say allegedly. And again, it's not that we're trying to out him or anything like that. It was just crazy how the asexual story came about. Then the surrogate story came about. Kind of like when Michael Jackson had his kids or whatever. Michael Jackson, when what was her name? Debbie. I forgot what her last name, but the Debbie woman with the blonde hair that was like his makeup artist. He never had sex with her. They basically took his stuff and then put it inside her stuff, and then planted the embryo inside of her, and then that's how they had a baby via a surrogate. They didn't do the baby naturally. So when I heard this, I was all like, damn, this could be possibly, and I'm not saying Michael Jackson's gay. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that, but people got strange shit that they do. And so this could be one of the strange things that they did. Now, I do know that she would have been 41. She just turned 42. She would have been 41. And I know for women, they that are getting up in age, it's hard for them to have a baby. But I would think they would at least try first before going the surrogate route. Like, don't you try first and then you go the surrogate route if it doesn't work? Or do you just immediately go to the surrogate if you, and it could be a thing where she didn't want to mess up her body either. That could have been a thing too. I don't want to be pregnant. I don't want to carry a child and mess up my body or anything like that. I don't know if, and you guys can correct me, is there any, well, honestly, it's none of our business, but it could be health issues to why she didn't have a baby either. But it's very strange that they didn't go the natural route right away and they went doing a surrogate. The surrogate is the carrier, but not the. Yeah. It's her baby. Yes, correct. It's Paris's baby. I'm not saying that it's somebody else's. No, it's their stuff together that made the baby. No, we know that. But if she's asexual, or she thought she was asexual, possibly she could still be asexual. And then I'm just saying, y'all, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's one of those theories that were on TikTok. And I was like, I'm going to bring it over here and see what y'all think about it, because I never thought about it. But when you break it down like that, I was all like, damn, that possibly could be. Oh my God, I think I am one of those. It's been 3 years and I don't miss it, and I'm a single mom. Maybe that's why. You know what? I think possibly too. I think as you kind of age and based on experiences and stuff like that, you don't need it all the time. I think that also could be a thing. So I wouldn't say you're asexual. It may be just a thing where you're not mentally ready for that, you know. So yeah, don't feel that you're asexual. It's a whole thing and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, I would it's crazy, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised by any of this. Again, it's Hollywood. See, Letitia said it's Hollywood. Exactly. But let me go ahead and ask you guys. Let's go ahead and do a 30-second countdown. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that this story could be possible. Put a 2 in the chat you think this is all bullshit. Oh wow, I'm surprised by a lot of the ones. I think we only had 3 2s. Oh damn. Oh wow. And Stephanie, yeah, no, I'm not shaming anybody who's asexual. I don't know if you're just saying that just because, but no, I'm not shaming anybody who is. But when I'm just saying, telling the story, like when they put this kind of together, I was all like, oh, that doesn't sound too crazy. Actually, that sounds like that could be possible. Now, I know there was like a couple of leaks and stuff like that where they did say that Paris was having a surrogate, but I know for me, I didn't know anything about it. We don't actually talk about Paris Hilton over here. I don't think I've ever done a Paris Hilton story. So just with this, I was kind of like, I wouldn't be surprised, I'm a sexual. The neighbor's wife. She keep coming asking for. Oh, you said asexual. Oh, and you know what? When you put asexual, it doesn't it'll autocorrect or whatever. It won't let you spell it for some reason. It's weird. Maybe she was more concerned about the body and not wanting to get stretch marks. Yeah, that could be a thing. Yeah, that could be. What's up, Sadie? Thank you for coming. But yeah, I just always thought, she would probably try, because her sister also has children. And so maybe they could coordinate and be pregnant together or something like that. I don't know. I'm just making this up, but maybe something like that. So it's weird that, or maybe she did try and we just don't know. But I know they just got married like a year ago too. So it could have been a thing they tried and then it didn't work out or whatever, Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy, y'all. I was all like, once I heard this, I was all like, oh, this could be possible. Like this, it can't be it can't be too far-fetched, because when you think of like the people in Hollywood, people that have to protect their image, their name, their brand, they will go to those lengths to try to protect themselves. You know what I mean? They will try to protect their image, body, whatever, their legacy, because Hilton, and then he comes from a legacy as well. They'll try to protect themselves and stuff like that. So I could definitely see it being a cover up, or it could be a real thing. You just never know. But you guys, that comes to the end of our show. I want to say thank you guys again. We are going up and up and up. We got to 30K. I appreciate everybody for loving and supporting me. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit that notification bell so you're always notified of what's going on with AT2. And then as well, we are celebrating Black businesses this week. We have one from Be Caring that I put in my community tab. So make sure you guys check that company out. They do apparel and a whole whole bunch of other things. And then we'll have more this week too. And then also hit me up in my DM, AT2_for real. If you want to comment, if you have a Black business or know a Black business, let me know about it so I can promote it on here. But I want to say I love all of y'all. Thank y'all for checking out the show. And let me know what you guys think in the comments for the replay crew. We appreciate our replay crew too. We out of here though. Deuces.